With me is leading Australian podcaster Paul Dennett. Paul, this is Jimmy Anderson's last test. It's being billed as the Jimmy Anderson test match, this first test at Lord's.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Lords is not normally known for being loud, although it was pretty loud last year when the Aussies were there. But it's going to be a great occasion. It's sad, though. 42 years old, he's about to turn. He's felt like he's been around forever. And I don't know why you're dispensing with him. I think it's really nasty on the program where it says the side for the first two tests, and there's a big asterisk, Jimmy Anderson only playing the first test. It's like he's a problem that you've got to get rid of. He's a wonderful bowler. You're obsessed with Australia, you guys, talking about the Ashes in 18 months' time and needing bowlers who can do the job down there. The future is here and now. West Indies might beat you. So I kind of sneakily hope that in tests 2 and 3, without Jimmy, who just took 7 wickets for Lancashire, West Indies might spring a surprise win.
Yeah, it's not as if there's bowlers queuing up to replace Jimmy Anderson. The list isn't that long because Jofra Archer's not going to play Test cricket this summer. And, they're not queuing up to replace him.
Absolutely. So why get rid of him? But it will be a great occasion. And it's a possibility if he gets exactly 8 wickets, he could finish with Shane Warne's number, 708 Test wickets. That'd be pretty cool.
It's amazing. And it will never... Do you ever see that being beaten by another pace bowler, that number of wickets? How many wickets is he on now?
700 exactly. Probably the only one that could have beaten him was Stuart Broad, but he's already retired. I can't see it being beaten, but who knows? Still, if he finished with exactly the same as Shane Warne, that would be a pretty nice touch, I reckon.
So the West Indies always underestimated. England always underestimate West Indies. They were underestimated when they played Australia, and one bowler, Shamar Joseph, came through and did exceptionally well. He's going to be leading in the West Indies attack. They beat Australia in that last Test match, the West Indies, so they're not no-hopers, are they?
No, and plenty of Australians were almost cheering them on because we all remember the West Indies in their heyday. There was nothing like it in world sport. They had the charisma and the ability. He is a throwback to that period because he's likeable, he's confident, and he's good. The final day of the second test, West Indies had no chance. His toe had been busted the night before. He shouldn't have even played. He turned up, took 7 wickets, won the game spectacularly, and had half the country of Australia cheering him on. He's a star for the rest of his career in Australia. He's worth tuning in just for him alone to watch this Test series.
Yes, Shamar Joseph. I also like Jaden Seals, who's another of the West Indies fast bowlers who's been playing for Sussex and doing well this season. So don't write West Indies off. But they're going to be up against Baz Ball. Where do you stand on Baz Ball? What do the Australians think? What do the Aussies think about Baz Ball?
There's 2 camps in Australia. There's everyone, and then there's me. Everyone else here thinks it's the biggest joke. They think that the quotes that you guys have been coming up with about saving cricket and everything else are hilarious, and they are dining out on it. I actually think it's pretty good. It's entertainment deluxe. I mean, I love watching the cricket from England in the middle of Sydney winter, hot chocolate, very romantic on my own at 3 a.m. But the fact that they're also playing the most exciting brand of cricket that I could ever remember just makes it even more special to get up and watch it for. So I do think they need to dial the quotes back a little bit. And they're talking about as Baz Ball 2.0, which I don't think McCullum's all that probably excited about hearing that. This summer is very important for England. They need to come out and belt West Indies and Sri Lanka to the tune of 6-0 and kind of get back on track, I think.
And that may not be as easy as it sounds. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thanks, David.